What's up, fight fans? It's your boy Terrence Crawford, sitting here about to board this plane, get ready to go to Vegas, do a little more preparing, and get ready to become a 3-time undisputed world champion. I'm gonna make all those doubters at the end of the day, at the end of the fight, they all gonna cry when they get home. You know, and I meant that. I meant that.
Crawford just dropped his final words before heading to Vegas. But here's the shocking truth nobody wants you to know. This could be the night we watch a legend get absolutely crushed.
Hey, shout out to Turkey Island Sheik, Riyadh Season. Hey, my family, I appreciate everything that y'all do for me. See y'all fans in Vegas September 13th. Let's get it. Everybody's talking about the size and, you know, me being a smaller fighter, but if you look on the stage, I've been sparring these big dudes my whole career. Like, how I'm gonna take a punch? They punch me every time we spar. So, you know, it's okay.
While Crawford's talking big, Canelo's been destroying sparring partners in the gym. The reports coming out are absolutely insane. Guys are getting seriously injured. Every punch sounds like thunder. This isn't practice anymore. This is Canelo sending a message.
Hey.
But get this, Crawford's corner is acting like the fight's already over. His trainer BoMac McIntyre didn't just ignore Canelo's knockout power, he promised Crawford would win easily. Is this confidence or pure madness?
See, I ain't steered you wrong yet. Yeah, I ain't in the business to start now. Fuck that shit. I tried to tell them about Spence, but they didn't want to listen. Oh, Bo, I don't know what he's talking about. This is that. Oh, what the motherfucker. All right.
BoMac has seen Crawford destroy everyone for years. He believes in miracles. But Canelo isn't just another fighter, and this overconfidence might be Crawford's downfall.
Once we get in the ring and they see something different, like each and every time, it's gonna be another excuse. Why, the reason why Terrence won and this and that and this, but I can assure you, I'm gonna be victorious. And after that, we're gonna have another parade. Let's celebrate, baby.
Then Robert Garcia dropped this shocking prediction that broke the internet. Canelo will win and may hurt Crawford, but Crawford can win if he fights smart. Hold up. Crawford can win, but might get brutally hurt. That doesn't sound like victory to me. Spencer Oliver just said something that should terrify Crawford fans. He called this Crawford's most dangerous fight ever. Not tough, dangerous. Oliver knows the difference between champions and casualties, and he's basically saying Crawford is walking into a trap.
This is the best fight in boxing, bar none. You know, we've got two of the best fighters in the world, and Terrence Crawford trying to do what no other's done before, a four-division world champion, and, you know, jumping up from light middleweight now to super middle, trying to achieve the unachievable against Canelo Alvarez, who is pound for pound. Can he do it? I think he can. I think that this guy creates history. Terrence Crawford is...
But wait, Oliver also compared Crawford to legends like Roberto Duran and Sugar Ray Leonard. So what's the truth? Is Crawford about to join the legends or become their victim?
I've always said it. I think that he lives with any welterweight. His best weight really has been at welterweight. He lives with any welterweight in any division for me. And that's including all the greats. You know, you're going back to your Roberto Durans, Sugar Ray Leonards, all those guys. I think that he is that good. And we find out in September. It's going to be a fan.
Simon Jordan revealed the brutal reality. Size kills. Crawford's moving up to face a natural destroyer at 168 pounds. Jordan spotted weaknesses in Canelo, but admitted Crawford's last opponent, William Skull, was basically a practice dummy.
The fascinating thing is that the difficulty that most people would put to Terrence Crawford is the size element of things. But I think if he's going to fight Saul Alvarez, it's the right time to fight him now, because we're seeing elements of decline in Alvarez. Okay, the dance partners who's been forced to fight against William Skull didn't come to fight.
Then Jordan completely switched sides, praising Crawford's incredible journey from beating Ricky Burns to demolishing Errol Spence. He thinks Crawford's size-jumping skills might be the secret weapon that shocks the world.
No. But Crawford, it'll be interesting to see how their styles gel and how the fight proceeds. But having watched Crawford like you have done, from the moment he landed on these shores to deal with Ricky Burns all those years ago, to the manner in which he dismantled Errol Spence and stepping up the weight classes, I'm in Spencer's camp. We're both in the same position, aligned, foolishly together perhaps, in the belief that Crawford will beat Alvarez. And I'd like to see him beat Alvarez, quite frankly.
Brian Mendoza revealed something that should worry Crawford supporters. Crawford is heavy, he carries himself, he's very solid right now. He's tall when you see him in the face-off. So he is technically bigger, it's just the size. It's very different when you carry that weight in the ring. That's what you've got to worry about performing with. Looking big and fighting big are totally different things.
I probably, and you know, Canelo's my guy, but I probably lean slightly to Crawford in this fight, which, you know...
Plot twist. Eddie Hearn completely flipped his prediction. The man who runs the biggest fights in boxing went from Team Canelo to maybe Team Crawford. He witnessed Crawford's legendary streak, and now he's questioning everything.
Canelo will be a favourite going in, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if Crawford could do it.
Hearn's new position is absolutely terrifying for Canelo supporters. He wouldn't be surprised by a Crawford upset. When boxing's biggest promoter starts doubting the favorite, you know chaos is coming. Hearn mentioned Canelo's shocking loss to Dimitri Bivol as Crawford's blueprint for victory. But here's the problem. Bivol is a natural light heavyweight. Crawford definitely isn't.
It'd be really interesting. I think Bivol really did set the blueprint of how to beat Canelo Alvarez. You know, what you do is you're slick, but you throw punches in bunches, you move into range, bomb, 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 out of range. You do it again, because Canelo's not that active. He doesn't throw a lot of punches. And he hates movement, hates it. Crawford's got, Crawford, to be honest, Crawford's got to probably make it a little bit of a stinker. Like, you've just got to go in there and just win rounds. And I think Crawford will win rounds in those fights.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Especially the early rounds. So Canelo may have to do something and try and, because he's not that active. I don't think he really wants to work that much.
What do you
It goes Crawford will try to keep on the distance Canelo, and he will try to use his long distance and moving. But what will happen, only God knows.
Do you
Could
feel
he
though?
keep him full distance on the distance? Does it make sense?
Yeah, it does. To keep the distance.
Yeah, full all fight. I don't know.
Xander Zayas nailed it perfectly. Crawford could become a two-division undisputed champion. That's immortal status. But what happens if he fails?
Fighter to ever live. I feel like it's gonna be a great fight, and it's gonna come down to just the weight. You know, it's a lot to put in. You know, two weight divisions and have to keep up for 12 rounds against a fighter that has been sitting there for over 5-6 years, fighting the best of the best. He knows how to take those punches. He knows how to roll with those punches. I'm not saying that Terrence doesn't, because I mean Terrence is an old dog. He knows how to fight. He knows how to adjust. He has a great corner and a great team.
Zayas exposed the scary truth. Canelo's already proven his power works at this weight. Crawford hasn't. That experience difference could separate victory from getting knocked out cold. Vegas is about to witness boxing history, but what kind? An impossible upset or a crushing reality check? One legend rises, the other falls hard.
Both elite level fighters. They've shown it over the years. Obviously, 2 times undisputed for Terrence Crawford. 40-47. He's shown why he's one of the best in the history books. But in the other side, you have one of the best to ever do it, one of the pound-for-pound best for over a decade, in Canelo Alvarez. He's also shown why he's, you know, if not the best Mexican fighter to ever live. I feel like it's going to be a great fight.
The mind games have been perfect warfare. Canelo's showing monster power in training. Crawford's team is dangerously overconfident. Everything's set for either pure magic or complete destruction.
You know what's crazy is, I'm a big Crawford fan as well. Like, every time he sees me and my brothers and my dad at fights, he comes out of his way, shakes our hand. It's all respect. But I just feel the weight's a little too much, Marcos. I feel going up 2 weight classes, really like 3.
Fernando Vargas made this personal. It's not just about Canelo, it's about Mexican boxing pride. The pressure on Canelo is absolutely enormous.
Parents will have great success. I mean, maybe he'll get Canelo's head snapped back or, you know, catch Canelo early. Maybe I could see Terence Crawford go southpaw because you see Canelo has had a bit of problems with southpaws. You could see Canelo, I could see him getting frustrated, picking him up like how he does, like when he gets frustrated. But I say 6th, 7th, 8th round on up, I think he'll figure him out. And we need Canelo to get a stoppage, if not get a get a knockout. I think it'll be great for Mexico, and it'll be great for Razas. But I got Canelo, coming out with the victory.
Vargas doesn't want just a win. He wants a knockout that makes Canelo the undisputed king of Mexican boxing. That pressure either creates legends or destroys careers. The weight debate is driving experts completely crazy. Crawford owned 147, but 168 is a different universe. Natural super middleweights hit like trucks. They hurt like hammers.
His fight was at 154 when I was sparring him, but he was very strong, and I think it can hold up in super middleweight. I think so, yeah. The fact that he can change southpaw and orthodox, and technically he's the best boxer in the world, I think he could easily do it, but again, we'll have to see, the weight, will it work out?
Aaron McKenna, who actually sparred with Crawford, called this a global mega event. Millions will watch, but only 2 fighters have to survive the violence.
I don't know, it all depends, how much of a difference, again, the power has at that weight. Crawford technically is the best fighter in the world, and if he can hold off Canelo's power, I could easily see him outboxing him.
McKenna gave Crawford a chance. If he survives the early storm, his boxing genius could take control. But that's a massive if. The harsh reality, it's not just size, it's about carrying knockout power, keeping speed, and surviving 12 rounds of punishment from someone who hits like a sledgehammer.
I just feel that, in boxing, weight divisions are made there they make him for a purpose. And I highly respect and say pound for pound, the best fighter is Crawford by far, and beats anyone. But when you start putting weight on and you go up a weight and you fight these guys like Canelo, even though Canelo might be now getting a little bit older and it might be slowing down a little bit, but he's still going to be very dangerous. That punch power, you're still going to get tagged, you're still going to get hit. You're going to have to spar heavier guys to get ready for that anyway, so you're going to be taking a lot of wear and tear anyway.
Amir Khan delivered the most honest truth. Weight classes exist for a reason. Crawford might be pound for pound king, but physics don't care about rankings. Khan praised Crawford, but wondered if this gamble is worth destroying everything.
He need to put that pressure on himself. He's done what no one's ever done before. 2-time undisputed world champion. So why not just enjoy? But obviously you want to go for that next challenge. Now for him, he wants to go for that Canelo. I would advise him not to go for that. But if he's the man, and he knows how good he is himself. So I can't really say to him that do this or do that. So really,
he believes in his skills. He feels
he believes in his skill. We can't answer for him. We let him go and do it.
Khan's warning was ice cold. Crawford needs bigger sparring partners, meaning more damage before the fight. He's already taking punishment and the real war hasn't started. But if Crawford truly believes, nothing can stop him. This is it. Genius versus monster. Speed versus power. Brain versus destruction. Will Crawford shock the world with boxing's greatest upset? Or will Canelo prove that some dreams are too dangerous to chase? What's your prediction? Crawford's boxing brilliance or Canelo's devastating power? Smash that like button and tell us who you think survives this war.